This week on Team Legends Outdoors, we followed two young hunters for their quest for a white-tailed deer, and then joined me on a spring gobbler hunt.
We're back home in Maryland. We hunted in Virginia this morning. My dad was fortunate enough to kill a pretty nice 8-point. Back up here in Maryland and see if we can get one at the old compound.
Not long after we got set up, Hunter told me he heard something moving in the corn. By the time I got the camera on, the buck was already in bow range.
I told Kirby, the legend, I told him that I heard deer walking, then all of a sudden I see this big old rag. Then this freaking brute walks out. I got my bow, and this would have been my first deer I ever killed with this thing. And sure enough, 16 yards, he came walking out. And I shot him, looks like it's a little far back, but I hope I got him. He was a big old 7-horn. If I don't got him, I'm gonna be sick. Oh my God. That buck was big, I don't care what you guys say.
Hunter's teeth was not chattering from the cold. This young hunter was pumped up. What's wrong, buddy?
That's the biggest buck I've ever shot at.
God, let's just hope you got him. I couldn't tell where the air hit, but it looked pretty good.
We're waiting a while before we track him. We're definitely getting muzzy. Dad, I hope I got that buck. He's a brute, I don't care what you say.
Man, I can't wait to see the footage.
We'll soon find out, Hunter, how good you hit him, buddy. We'll check right here on TV. Okay, Hunter, we're going to check it out now. We'll put her in super slow motion and see exactly where the hit is. And that way we'll decide if we want to go back tonight or wait till tomorrow morning. Okay, buddy?
Yeah.
We'll slow her down here and we'll know exactly where that air hit.
I'm in the truth right now, folks.
Okay, here's the air coming in. Now as he twists his, Hunter, the air is going to hit back in here. It looks like it's back a little bit. Let's check right here once. Yep.
Oof.
It's a little far back. I'll tell you what, when your dad gets here, we'll check it out, see what he decides, and I think we should wait till tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I think we should too.
Okay, buddy, but I think the way it looks there, that you're going to have a buck either tonight or tomorrow morning.
I hope. Big buck.
Was you pumped up when you shot him?
Yeah.
You was pumped up, wasn't you, boy?
Mhm.
Okay. Last night we was in here. Hunter shot the biggest buck he's ever shot in his life with the bow. And it was getting a little dark air, so we decided to back off and go back here this morning. We took and looked at the video last night. It really looked pretty good. I mean, it looked like it was a little low and it was hard to tell when the deer, he was swirling around. So But we're going to take and give her a try and see if we can find it here this morning. Okay, Darren, right here's where I found last blood last night. We only followed him up about maybe 50 yards and we backed off.
Okay, well I'll go ahead and I'll take the blood trail, try to pick that up, and maybe you make some circles, see if you can pick it up out ahead.
Okay, let's do it, buddy.
Oh, boy.
Right there, about 50 yards ahead of you, I found some blood up here.
Kirby just hollered he cut the trail up ahead, so we're going to go ahead and save a little time here and run up here and see what he's got.
Right here, found. I'm making all big circle down, so you take it from here. But maybe Hunter ought to stay here, and just in case, so we don't lose it again.
Let's stay at the last level, Hunter.
Man, I hope they find that buck. That's the biggest buck I ever shot with my bow. It's actually my first buck I ever shot with the bow. Hope I get them. He's a big buck from when I seen him last night. I don't know if I got him though. It looks like I hit him kind of back once we went home, like we reviewed all the footage and stuff, but maybe, just maybe.
There he is, Hunter. I found him.
Found him!
I'll tell you what, congratulations, Hunter. Give me a hug on that one. That's an awesome deer right there. For your first deer with a compound bow, 12 years old, that is great. He's excited, wasn't you?
Yeah, he's a monster. Old buck, he's been rubbing.
Thank the legend for that, for taking you out last night.
That was a good one, buddy. I'll tell you one thing. You made a good shot on him. We wasn't sure last night, but that old, what kind of broad it was you used? Don't kill him right there. What it is, that's special. Attaboy. I'll tell you one thing. He went maybe 300 yards, I guess, what he went. But
that was the best thing to do, leave him overnight. It's better be safe than sorry. If something would have happened when he jumped him up last night, might not have got him.
right. I'll tell you, when he come in there last night, some of the things a little out of focus. I was trying to control the little man's nerves and stuff, and he held up really good. Because I tell you, one time when he got pulled back, he even had time to say, "Kirby, you got him." I mean, he thought about making a video. He wants to make videos. And he's starting out pretty good.
Off to a good start this year.
And what'd you say there last night? What'd you say before you went to bed last night?
I made my prayers to God making sure I got this buck.
Well, it paid off, didn't it, buddy?
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do? We going to field dress that, or is Daddy going to field dress it?
I'll field dress it, then I'll have Dad help me drag it out.
Okay,
Sounds
well.
good. I'll drag him and gut him for you anytime like that. A nice buck like that, buddy.
Yeah.
Were you going up to Wolford's meat shop?
Yep.
You do a little bragging up there?
Yep.
Attaboy, do that bragging. I'll tell you what, when you get one, you got to brag on it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, you made a good shot. That's a good deer there, buddy.
Yep. I thought I hit him a little bit back last night, but it looks like I obviously didn't. You didn't run too far.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Get to work.
This Saturday's first day of Maryland rifle season, and I'll be taking one of our sponsors' son out, Steve Fulton. He's with ACNT, and it'll be Mitchell's first hunt. So we're going to take him in here Saturday. They just cut this cornfield yesterday, and this is Monday, so it comes in Saturday. So we'll let everything settle down. I'll get this all brushed in, put the camouflage corn all around it, and fix her up real good for that young man. Hope he kills his first buck. Well, I got it all finished up. I looked at it, so it looks pretty good right now. It blends in real good. So let's just hope a buck or a doe comes in here Saturday for a young man. I'll give you a view of the area we'll be shooting. Probably his feather shot maybe 80, 90 yards at the most. But let's hope he gets one in close. We're going to put a decoy out there. And I just hope it works out for the young man. That's what it's all about, taking them young kids out there. See you Saturday. As soon as daylight started to break, we had deer feeding in the picked cornfield. The stow moving in from the left was checking out the decoy. As I was focused on the deer moving from the left, Mitchell told me there was a buck coming from the right.
Is there a bullet? What? A bullet in the gun.
Go ahead, shoot. Get on it. Make what?
A bullet in the gun.
Go ahead, shoot. Get on it. Make sure you're on it before you shoot.
Is there a bullet?
Can you see?
Yes.
Get it across here. Let's go. Mitchell, take your time. Take your time. That's a nice buck right up on the hill now. Take your time. Let me get the safety off for you. Makes you squeeze the trigger, don't jerk. Get behind his front shoulders. Squeeze the trigger.
Is there a bullet?
Squeeze the trigger. Shoot. Get it on him first, right behind his front shoulder. Yeah, Mitchell, you got him. You got him, buddy. Good buck. That's a good buck, boy. You got a good buck there. What do you think, huh?
Yes.
That's your first deer ever, and it's a rack buck. I don't know how big he is. It's a rack buck, and then there's another buck up on top of the hill up there. Whew. You got your first buck. This is awesome, buddy. I'll bet your dad ain't got one yet, does he? I hope he's bigger than your dad's. Way to go, boy. That's a good buck. That's a good buck here. Now, you're going to field dressing? Huh?
I have no clue how to do that.
Turn that hat around.
I got no clue how to do that.
I'll tell you one thing. I think yesterday when we did that little talk about how to squeeze that trigger helped out, didn't it? Because you made an awesome shot on him. Awesome. Okay, let's go out here and see your buck. See what you got, buddy. You want to call your mother?
Yes.
Okay.
Mommy, I got a buck. She's over there. Mama, he's up there on the hill.
I was looking out the window, but I didn't see anything. Where on the hill?
Look up where that big rock break is.
Over here?
He's got him. Hey,
Yeah, look up there and then look.
Angie, I'll get him out of here. You can take him over to it, okay?
Okay. Oh my goodness.
I nailed him.
Oh my golly, that's a nice one. Hop out. Hurry up. How do you make this thing stay?
I have no clue. I got it.
Oh, that is nice. What do you think about it, buddy?
Good.
What is it? 8 point? First shot? Good job.
Mitchell, you got yourself a nice buck there, buddy. You listened to everything I said this morning. We was there early this morning. Nice buck was out here for a couple of days chasing around. And this buck come across the back. And I didn't see this buck. I was concentrating on that. Mitchell said, there's a buck, there's a buck. So he got swung around, made a good shot on it. Downed it right away, then it got back up, run about like 80 yards and fell. Mitchell got his. He's been practicing shooting. He got a little wound up here. He got a little too close to the scope there. But he did a good job. This is his first buck. And got his mother out here with him. Then called his father. Tickle deaf. I believe they're gonna put that on the wall, ain't you, Angie?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think he's a little too excited to even say anything. All I could do is smile.
Yeah, he was pumped up in the blind. He was really pumped up in the blind.
Hold it up there, bub.
Show him what you got there.
Turn him up there. Let everybody see. Sit up there with him. It's Mitchell's first 8 point.
Yep, you're gonna have to get the camera and get some pictures of this.
Definitely,
Yep.
definitely.
Well, we wasn't in the blind too long, was we, buddy?
Nope. That's your first kill. Now you got the fever.
Yep. We seen a couple days early in the morning. It was too dark to video or anything. You just barely could see him out there, and he was pumped up. He was ready to shoot his doe. He said, "I want a deer."
Good job.
He's a big boy now.
He is a big boy now.
Now you're gonna have to field dress this, Mitchell.
How?
I'll show you here in a minute, okay?
You ready to do that, buddy? Got to roll your
Okay.
sleeves up. You're gonna get dirty.
Good job.
What do you say to Donnie?
Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. These birds responded well on the roost, but when they pitched down, they turned on the old lock beak. After 4.5 hours of soft calling, patience finally pays off. Yeah, baby. Waiting all morning on that. Well, I've been sitting here all morning. I finally killed me a gobbler, and I was getting ready to wait, check out what size he was and stuff, check his spurs and stuff, and looked down through the woods and seen this coming. I couldn't figure out what it was. I'm up here in like the middle of nowhere, and here come a duck with about, I guess, 12 little ones. That's unbelievable up there in the mountain like this. But it's pretty awesome. I just got enough footage to come right by the blind here, and that was pretty neat. Well, I'm going to go out here and check out my gobbler now and get ready to work on another one. Tomorrow's another day. That's a nice bird there. You see, I got in here way before daylight. It's 11 o'clock now. And he's a 2-year-old bird. Like I say, I heard a couple gobbles there before daylight, and then it all shut down, nothing. So I just gave calls every once in a while, and like I say, it's 11 o'clock now, and here he come up through the woods, had a couple hens behind him. I was getting ready to come out talk about this bird, look at my bird, and here come this duck up there, and she had a good hatch. She must have had 12, 13, walked right under the blind right in front of me. I got a little bit of footage of it. And right here along Potomac River, so a lot of ducks and geese down along here, and they're having their young ones now. So I'm gonna gather my bird up. I got a little walk here now and get out of here. It's a good day. I love it. It's a good life. Everything's going good for me so far. Good year. Killed one in Maryland with Darren. Killed a double error. Then I killed a single error by myself. Darren was in another blind, videoed that there, and I got this bird here today. So we're doing good. Well, I ain't got nobody to help me today. I did it all on my own today. Thanks for tuning in to Team Legend Outdoors and sharing our outdoor experience with us. Join us next week as we take you on another outdoor adventure. Remember, exercise your freedom to hunt and your right to own and bear arms. And from Team Legend Outdoors, we thank all those who served.